What is up, good people? Today we are looking at the Yoshimura Fender Eliminator Kit for the Ninja 400. Does it fit the Ninja 500? Spoiler alert, yes it does. This is not a install video, rather just some tips to maybe help you out on your own installation. I will leave a link in the description to the video that I referenced to install it on a 400, but again, it does fit on the 500. Everything you need is included in the kit. It was a simple install. Took me probably about an hour from start to finish. Let's get into it. Now here is a look at the stock Fender that comes on the 2024 Ninja 500. I've had this bike for about 3 weeks now. I've been out riding it. And here is the after with the Yoshimura Fender Eliminator Kit. Looks pretty good. Tip number 1 is going to be seat removal. Removing your seat gives you easier access and just helps you get to everything a little better. I'm showing you guys this little wire. It's a little pull toggle. You pull on that toggle just like that and bap, your seat comes right off. Pretty simple. If I can do it and hold the camera, yep, it's pretty simple. So you pull on that toggle, it activates a little release right there. And when you pull on it, of course you can't see it on the camera, but you pull on it and it releases the seat. And that's how it goes together. That goes into that little slot. And here we're having a look at the wiring harness for the Ninja 500. This blue clip is the left turn signal, and if you just push down on that little lever, it comes right off. You can do that one-handed, very simple. The black one is for the right hand turn signal, same thing, push down on the lever, boom, comes right off. No problem, no pulling. This cable is for the stock plate light. This was a little more tricky. There is this little tab that you need to push down. You can do it with your fingers. You can use a screwdriver. The little tab is towards the front of the bike, and if you push down on that tab, then you can release that connection. Took me a few minutes to figure that out, but it wasn't anything difficult. So once again, you can get a finger in there if you can. I'm trying to do this and hold the camera at the same time. I already have it disconnected, but what I'm showing you is where that little tab is, and it fits through a little hole right there. You can push that down with your finger or maybe a little screwdriver, and after you push it down, it just slides right out just like that. There's the little tab in the front that holds the connection in. Give you a little better look at it. You can see how it fits. Wasn't difficult. Now to give you a little bit better access to tip number 5. This is your how you take the seat off, or the seat cowl where that comes off. This is the mechanism that does that. There's 2 bolts that hold that thing on there. It does have some springs and the wire in it, but if you take it apart, it's not going to go flying all over the place. I just threw a rubber band on it just to make it a little easier to keep track of. But like I said, it takes 2 bolts, and you can just take it off, and that'll give you a little bit better access to everything. Tip number 6. Now this is the money tip right here. It took me forever to figure out how to get the stock turn signals into the brackets that are supplied with the Fender Eliminator Kit. And by the way, if you have different turn signals, you can get compatible holders, but you have to order them separately with that kit. Anyway, there's a little plastic piece that just slides right out of the stock Fender. Once you pull that piece out, then you can get that. The stock turn signal will go into the holder brackets. You can get it in there. You just push it in there. You know, of course, feed the wire through first, but just push it in there. Way easier. And we're just having a look at the fit, making sure that everything lines up. There is no cutting that you have to do. The only permanent connection that you need to do for this is going to be the license plate light. Other than that, it's pretty simple. Took me about an hour, I guess, from start to finish. Just one of my shop helpers, Indy. He's a little camera shy. And there's the final result. I think it looks way better than the stock Fender. Hey, if you found this video useful, throw me a like, throw me some comments. I appreciate you watching.